I just don't think these kids even care. They don't care about making a difference in the world. They don't care about how to have a resume. They don't care how to write a resume. They don't care how to write a cover letter, because ChatGPT will just do it for them.
A former English teacher going viral after posting a raw and unfiltered farewell video as she leaves the classroom behind after just 3 years. Listen.
A lot of these kids don't know how to read because they have had things read to them, or they can click a button and have something read out loud to them. I just don't think these kids even care. They don't care about making a difference in the world. They don't care about how to have a resume. They don't care how to write a resume. They don't care how to write a cover letter, because ChatGPT will just do it for them. And I think that we need to cut off technology from these kids, probably until they go to college.
Why in hell are schools using ChatGPT? This is so stupid. All you parents out there should be pissed if your kids are using AI systems to get their education on. They're not getting their education. Man. This country is failing so bad when it comes to education. It's failing so bad. Let's give these kids a computer so the computer can tell them what the answer is. Because my kid's too stupid to know the answer.
Hannah is a former teacher, and she joins us now. She posted that video. More than 1 million people have seen it, Hannah, probably more by the time we're on this morning. Why did you post that video?
So I taught for 3 years, as I said in my video. I wasn't always a teacher. I actually started my career in digital marketing. So I've been in the digital world for about 5 years now, or since I've graduated. And throughout the 3 years, I've taught digital arts classes, and I've taught an English class. And I would say that in all of my teaching experience, technology has posed quite a challenge. And with AI becoming so accessible to children nowadays, especially teaching in an English or Core 4 classroom, it's been especially challenging kind of to have the kids comprehend and critical think and think for themselves on certain things.
Yeah.
So on my way out, I wanted to kind of raise awareness and just let people know how AI and technology is affecting their children these days.
Right. I know, coming from a mother who taught for 33 years, my sister's a teacher in South Carolina, the challenges that y'all deal with, this is even before AI was a thing. I'm sure it's even more challenging now. And clearly your opinion is, yes, it is. You're a high school teacher. I'm sure your students loved you. We hate to see someone leave education because of problems within the classroom. Give me some examples of what the students are saying to you.
Well, a lot of students, and I do want to be clear, I taught a lot of very motivated and bright children. And so I don't want this to come off as if this is all the kids' fault. But I do know that a lot of times in my English classroom, I would ask them to write down a short response or just 5 sentences to answer a question. And a lot of times it would be about 2.5 sentences, and they would say, well, I can't think of anything else to say, or, well, why do I have to answer in complete sentences? Like, you get the point from what I'm saying in just this little sentence. And then a lot of times I would assign essays, long form essays, and I know how children write, especially when they handwrite me things in the beginning of the school year. And so when a student, how I know how they write, typically would give me a very eloquently and thorough essay on a topic that I know that normally wouldn't come from them, I would ask them, was this really you? And I'd run it through an AI generator. And of course it would say 100% ChatGPT or AI. And I would speak to the student, and they would more so question of, well, if I have to redo this, how much is it really going to affect my grade? Can I just take the 0?
Oh my gosh, trying to take the easy way out. Yeah.
Right.
Is it promoting just a laziness among our children?
I was just going to say that.
I suppose. And a lot of them are just feeling as though they don't really need to do the work anymore because AI will just do it for them.
Right.
And I think that AI can be in a classroom in a very effective way if we teach children in the older grades how to use it properly. But if we're allowing them this unlimited access in the classroom to use AI, they're not going to do the work themselves.
Yeah, I know you're a proponent of getting technology out of our classrooms, getting the phones out of our classrooms. I still can't believe some schools are allowing that. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry you had to leave the classroom. What are you going to do next?
My opinion on this, it does fall on the students and the parents of those students to make sure their students are getting their education. But the teachers also play a huge part in this. From my experience, I was a C average student in high school. Not because I was a C average student, it's because I was lazy and I didn't want to be the best that I could in high school. And I regret that. You know, I served my time in the military. After the military, I decided to go back to college or back to school and get my degree. And I actually paid attention. I was more thrilled to learn and absorb things that I didn't know or should have known from high school, but was too lazy to pay attention. And I think that's what falls around when it comes to teachers. Now, teachers, they come to work. It's a stressful job. I know. It's very stressful because you're dealing with so many different personalities, so many different people in every period. Every single, I don't know how many periods there are in a day for a teacher, 7 classes in a day, and you're teaching, the same subject to so many different students. And that's what makes it very difficult, because I believe, in my opinion, in order to be a good teacher, and not just in high school, but in teacher in anything, you want to captivate the students' minds individually. And that's hard to do when you're a teacher for a classroom of 30 or 20 some students. You have to be relatable. Okay, so this student, they have to learn this way. This student has to learn this different way. Oh my gosh, I need to work more on this student. Okay, this student's got it. This one doesn't. I need to, and literally teachers are just like, I'm just going to teach in general. This is how I'm going to present it. The lecture or the discussion or the assignment. And the students need to do the work and figure it out, turn it in, and whoever gets good grades, cool. Whoever doesn't, I need to work on them more. Or sometimes the teachers aren't like that. They'll just say, oh, you're getting an F. You're going to get held back. There's teachers like that don't give a crap about some students. It happens because it's a stressful job, and it's understandable. And they don't get paid enough for this stuff. In this case, when you were speaking specifically about AI, that needs to be completely rooted out of our education system. That is very disappointing to hear. I didn't know in high school they're able to use ChatGPT. They need to get rid of that. They need to get rid of all social media. Social media should be banned for anybody under the age of 18. We need kids in America to be smart, not lazy average like I was. If we're growing as a country, we should be inspiring our kids to be smart. We want them to be curious and innovative. By the time they graduate, they can choose to go to college to expand their specific field of what they want to do, or start their own business, or join the military, or do something that's going to fulfill what they were meant to be, and what they were intended to do. But there's a lot of different obstacles when it comes to this. Parents, teachers, the students themselves. But with just a little bit of teachers' willingness to be more, it's a tough topic, honestly. It's a tough topic because the teachers their comeback is going to be, well, I need to get paid more for this type of I need to get paid more. So it should fall more on the parents. Parents, you chose to have kids. If you're going to have kids, you should make sure they get their education on. You shouldn't be raising stupid kids in this world. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Till next time, peace out, everybody.